Stock market investing, Remgro shares technical analysis. So in this particular video, I'm just going to give reasons as to why I believe at this point in time is actually a good idea or a good time to consider buying Remgro. And yeah, guys, without wasting any further time, let's get straight into the actual technical analysis. And we're on the monthly chart, as you can see. And one of the first reasons I believe that right now is actually a good idea to consider buying Remgro is that the market is in a very strong uptrend, right? And the name of the game, in as far as the investing of shares is concerned, is buy low and sell high. So what this means essentially is that we want to buy when the stock is quite low and sell it when it's again quite high, right? So that's reason number one. The second reason why I would consider buying Remgro is that if you were to look at this area over here, we have a double bottom or a W structure. And what normally happens in regards to this particular structure is that we actually want to see price, closing sufficiently above the neckline and then come back to the neckline to give it a test. And at that point where the neckline is where we normally look for those potential buy opportunities. And that's exactly what happened in regards to this particular W structure, where, as I said, price gave us a W structure and then closed above the neckline, and then again we saw price come back to the neckline, which is now also a very strong level of support. And at this point is where I believe we should look for, or rather we should have looked for, potential buy opportunities, right? The third reason why I believe that right now is actually a good time to consider buying Remgro is that if you were to utilize the Fibonacci retracement tool, let's have a look, right? You would see actually that the tool, or rather the neckline, aligns with, we could say, the 50% Fibonacci retracement level. So that adds as further confluence and confirmation that indeed we should consider buying this particular stock, right? So that's three reasons. Are there any other reasons why I believe we should consider buying this stock? At this point in time, really, I don't see any other. Let me just go down to the weekly chart. Let's have a look. Remember, guys, on the monthly chart, we had said that the market had given us this W structure, which had a neckline there, and we said price here broke sufficiently above the neckline, came back to the neckline, and at this point over here is where I said we actually should have bought, in my very humble opinion. Having said that, I think that buying at these levels is also not a bad idea. But having said that, just note that because we had this pattern, right? And remember that a lot of traders and investors buy here and they place their stop losses below. It is also quite possible that we may see the market move further down to trigger all of those stop losses and then move further up, right? But just to go back to the monthly chart, and due to those reasons that I've given you guys, I would say that at this point in time, in my very humble opinion, it's now actually a good time to consider buying this particular stock, right? And again, this is not financial advice. I'm just giving you my perspective in terms of how I see the charts, and peace out.